Bienvenidos, welcome to Latino Focus, the show that honors the presence of Latinos here in Silicon Valley. My name is Nancy Sanchez, your new host, and today we've put together an excellent show for you. We will interview President and CEO of the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley, Ron Gonzalez, to learn more about this great organization dedicated to serving the Hispanic community. Also, flavors from Venezuela with Chef Fernando Lezama in a special arts segment with Opera Cultura. And why don't we open the show with a traditional Venezuelan song performed by Fernando Lezama himself.
Guacara me dan por nombre, mi forma es de caracol. Vivo en la humedad tranquilo yo de los rayos del sol. Cuando el invierno comienza y la tierra se humedece y germina la semilla y la rama reverdece, salgo yo. See you later in the program. Thank you.
We're here with Ron Gonzalez, President and CEO of the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley. Ron, thank you for joining us today on Latino Focus.
Well, thank you for visiting us.
So tell me about the Hispanic Foundation. What is the mission of the organization and how did it get started?
So the Hispanic Foundation of Silicon Valley has now been in existence for over 25 years. It was started by a group of community leaders who actually started an event first. Our foundation has evolved over years from the Hispanic Foundation Ball, which has also a 25-year history. And these leaders got together to raise money to meet the needs of the Hispanic community in Silicon Valley. So over a period of time, those funds were raised and they were distributed to various nonprofit organizations, primarily in Santa Clara County, to meet the needs of the Hispanic community. As time went on, the organization became more formal. We became a formal 501c3 organization with its own board of directors. And now, after 25 years, we are well established both within Santa Clara and San Mateo counties.
So you mentioned the funds. So how do these get distributed and the resources as well?
So the funds are raised in two primary ways. One, through contributions primarily from the corporate private sector and some individual and other foundation monies. About 85% of all of our budget comes from Silicon Valley companies or businesses. About 10% from other larger foundations, and 5% from individuals and miscellaneous income. A good part of that is spent on our three primary principal objectives for our foundation, which include youth and education. We're trying to increase education opportunities for Latino students in the sciences, technology, engineering, and math areas. We want more Latinos to be graduating from college with what is called STEM-related degrees so we can get them employed in high-tech jobs here in Silicon Valley, which have great salaries and great benefits and will set them up for life for both themselves and their families. The second area is leadership development. We train Latinos who want to serve on nonprofit boards of directors on how to be effective board members. And then the third area is something we call convening and engaging the Hispanic community. And there we're trying to get our community more engaged in all aspects of Silicon Valley life. So the majority of our funds are distributed to those programs. Some run by the foundation, some others run by other nonprofits.
So you mentioned that funds come from different ways. Can you tell us a little bit more about the Foundation Ball?
So the Hispanic Foundation Ball is a wonderful event. We hold it every fall. This year we'll be having our 26th annual ball. It'll be held on October 24th at the Fairmont Hotel in downtown San Jose. It's a grand party, about 850 people. We sell the event out every single year. It's a primary source of funding for our foundation, and we're looking forward to this year's celebration. And certainly encourage your viewers to visit our website at www.hfsv.org, and purchase their tickets or at least find out about the ball so they can get it on their calendar.
Sounds like fun. Who are your main program partners?
So we have a lot of different program partners. They include organizations like the Silicon Valley Education Foundation, A-Learn, which is a math tutoring program and mentoring program for middle school children. We work with the Parents Institute for Quality Education, PK for our Parent Education Academy. And in our education programs, we are partnering currently with about 19 school districts in both counties, Santa Clara and San Mateo counties, and many, many corporate supporters and many corporate volunteers. So it's a It's a pretty wide breadth of partners. In our Latino Board Leadership Academy, we have organizations like Compass Point, the Center for Excellence in Nonprofits, Notre Dame de Namur University up in Belmont, and the University of Phoenix. Those are just some of our partners.
And in addition to the Foundation Ball, how can people get involved with the Hispanic Foundation on a year-round basis?
So the best thing to do is to visit our website again, and that's been listed on the bottom of the screen. Once again, it's www.hfsv.org, and there are opportunities that are described there for volunteerism, or they can call us at the phone number on the website and indicate what areas they'd like to volunteer in.
Ron, so what's next for the Hispanic Foundation? What's the future?
Well, I think the future is very bright for our foundation. We know that there are tremendous needs in the very large Hispanic community of Silicon Valley. And one of the biggest needs we have right now is to increase the number of Latinos working in the high-tech industry. While we represent 28% now of the general population of the Valley, we only represent less than 3% of the high-tech workforce. That's a big discrepancy, and I think there's things that we can do about it. So we're working with industry leaders, organizations like the Silicon Valley Leadership Group, who are sponsoring our scholarship program that will offer scholarships to college students who are majoring in STEM-related college degrees. We're looking at establishing a brand new center that we're calling the Family College Success Center, a center where an entire family, from toddlers to high school students, can come to get themselves prepared and their families prepared to send their children to college and to graduate from college. So those are two new initiatives that we hope to publicly announce later this summer for implementation this next school year.
Mm-hmm. Sounds great. Ron, thank you very much for being with us in Latino Focus today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And now let's catch a financial tip with our expert, Marcos Lira.
I'm Marcos Lira, a certified financial planner, and today I'm excited to talk about some of the free online financial tools out there. Having the right financial education can greatly increase your chance for success in reaching your goals. To understand your credit report and credit scores, visit Credit Karma. For budgeting and a better understanding of knowing where your money is going, please visit mint.com, learnvest.com, and Personal Capital, just to name a few. For information about paying for college, visit studentaid.ed.gov. And lastly, if you are interested in working with a financial advisor, visit letsmakeaplan.org or plannersearch.org. As always, I invite you to use me as your resource and ask me any questions you have on Twitter at MHLira. And remember, invest in today to enjoy your dividends tomorrow. Gracias.
We're here with Chef Fernando Lezama from Venezuela talking about the flavors of the month. Fernando, thank you for joining us today on Latino Focus.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. So tell us, where are you originally from?
I'm from Venezuela, Caracas, and I have only 6 years in California. This is really nice. I like it. It's a nice place for have many food. It's a multicultural food. It's really nice.
So tell us, how did you get into cooking? ¿Cómo comenzaste a cocinar?
Bueno, uno desde pequeño, tu mamá, tu abuela está cocinando siempre y uno está jugando y ve cómo cocinan, sobre todo este plato que voy a presentar hoy, la arepa.
So you told us we're going to learn about the traditional dish arepas. So tell us about the flavors that we have today.
Yeah, arepas is like a sandwich. It's corn. It's toast outside and inside it's really hot and soft. Okay, it's plain and you decided what filling you put inside between cold and hot filling. Okay, no hay un relleno en especial. Puedes rellenarla con lo que tú quieras.
So, are you going to show us how to do this?
No?
Yes.
¿Quieres rellenar alguna?
Sí, claro.
Okay.
Hay que rellenarla.
Vamos a buscar un cuchillo y vamos a rellenar una arepa. La vamos a poner aquí. Ok. Tomas la arepa con la mano y lo que haces es abrirla de esta manera.
They look
Okay.
delicious.
Yeah, it's delicious.
They're warm.
Yeah, and you put, for example, cheese. Yeah, some person put butter
Okay.
first. Yeah, first. Before cheese. Okay. For example, this is reina pepiada. Reina avocado chicken salad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really, really nice. It's a favorite in Venezuela.
Okay. So
Okay.
reina pepiada, avocado, and a chicken salad.
Ya, la historia de esta arepa viene a raíz de una reina de belleza venezolana
Wow.
llamada Susana Duin, que un día se fue a comer una arepa en una de las primeras areperas en Caracas y le pidió una arepa de pollo, acabando de ganar el Miss Venezuela, y le dieron una arepa de pollo y pidió un poquito de aguacate, y como ella era reina de belleza, entonces bautizaron la reina y le pusieron pepiada por un
Pepiada.
vestido que tenía de lunares.
Okay.
Que le dicen en mi país le dicen pepas, pues, a los lunares. Entonces esa reina sí está pepiada y por eso le pusieron ese nombre.
Okay.
Esto es lo que nosotros llamamos, perdona, es un revuelto de huevo con tomates y cebollín, pero nosotros le decimos en Venezuela perico.
Perico. So this is egg, onions, and tomato?
Ya, green onions
Green onions.
and tomato. Ya, aquí tienes 3 arepas, ¿ves? Hechas. Y la arepa también es un complemento. Tú puedes comerla sola, puedes acompañarla con una sopa. O sea, es como un side también. Porque viene a ser un pan, el pan de los venezolanos es la arepa. Okay.
That's great. And Fernando, I see we have some dessert here. Can you tell us about what this is?
Ya, ese es un postre también muy venezolano llamado quesillo.
Quesillo.
Sí, pero se parece mucho a los flanes. Por ejemplo, el flan mexicano que aquí en California se ve mucho. Y está hecho igualito, con huevo, con leche, con vainilla, y lo pones en un baño de María y le haces el caramelo con azúcar primero y después lo dejas reposar. Claro, lo metes en la nevera porque es frío, es más sabroso.
So this is like a flan with caramel on top. And what is the name of it again?
Quesillo.
Quesillo.
Ya.
Looks delicious. And we also have some juice.
Sí,
Can you tell us what this juice is?
este es passion fruit
Passion
juice.
fruit.
Ya, es maracuyá.
Maracuyá.
Lo llaman en Brasil y en Venezuela lo llamamos parchita.
Parchita.
Sí, pruébalo, está delicioso.
Oh, claro.
De una vez, pruébalo para que veas qué rico quedó. Es una fruta ácida, pero muy caribeña.
Está riquísimo.
Ya,
Muy
claro que
rico.
sí.
Y, Fernando, tell us, where can we find these delicious arepas? ¿Dónde las podemos encontrar?
Ok, yo tuve un restaurante en San Pedro Square Market llamado Arepa Swing por un año, porque me dio una inquietud no encontrar arepas en el área de la bahía. Hicimos este ensayo, una prueba, y abrimos un restaurante y nos fue muy bien. Tan es así que ahora queremos abrir 2 restaurantes, uno en San José y uno en San Francisco. Pero tiene que ser más o menos, va a pasar un poco de tiempo. Yo creo que al final de este año más o menos estamos hablando con las personas que son venezolanas, que quieren invertir para ellos mismos inclusive atender su negocio, porque el trabajo es duro.
So
Sí.
soon we're going to be able to find these arepas in San Jose and San Francisco, 2 businesses that you're opening, which are going to be called Arepa Swing.
Arepa Swing, con el nombre va a ser algo así como lo que llaman aquí una franquicia,
Ok.
si Dios quiere. De ahí vamos a poder encontrar arepas y otros platos venezolanos, ¿ok? Como sopas venezolanas y algunas cachapas que están hechas como de maíz, pero maíz dulce también, ¿ya? Entonces vamos a tener una variedad de sabores venezolanos.
All this looks great, amazing, and so delicious. Thank you for being with us today on Latino Focus, Fernando.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me, for coming to my house. It's your house too. When you want to come in and eat my arepas or some food, I'm really, really happy.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
You're welcome.
And now we move on to our art segment with Opera Cultura.
Opera Cultura is an organization I started in 2008
I'm a composer, mostly of opera, and I was looking for a home to create my work. I was living in San Jose at the time, and the community was very receptive to the idea. So I started it here. The first production was a co-production with the Mission Chamber Orchestra, and we did a piece of mine called River of Women, Rio de Mujeres, which is based on the life of my grandmother. And so a lot of what we do is we produce work that is around the Latino cultural experience, focusing on sort of the cultural lens is through opera and music theater. And then we try to find opportunities for the community to engage, either as creators or learners or performers. So now we have basically a season. We do 2 productions a year, 2 main stage productions a year, and then we also have the summer conservatory program. And most of our work is performed here at the School of Arts and Culture. So La Llorona started, it's part of a trilogy of pieces. A trilogy is called Aguas Ancestrales. River of Women was one of them. So in 2005, I started to investigate who La Llorona really was, because she exists. She's a character in River of Women, but she takes a child, but it never explained how she came to be La Llorona, or the driving forces to have her do what she, to drown her children. So in 2005, I was in San Francisco, had gotten an Arts Commission grant to do a workshop. And then there's a theater called Western Stage Theater in Salinas, and they were very interested in the work. They didn't want to do it as an opera, but they gave me the liberty to develop the work as a musical drama. So it's sort of like, Sweeney Todd. It's both opera and musical theater. So in 2012, we co-produced it in New York. And so to do your work, you need to find collaborative partners that sort of have the same mission, which is for us is to explore the Latino cultural experience, to bring our work to the community and to others. So it's raising money, which is a great deal. It's selling tickets. It's hiring good staff, like a production manager to help manage all the production personnel, and then also to hire the artist. So it's quite a bit. I mean, you have lots of people when you produce, especially opera. Opera tends to be expensive because you've got a director, you've got a lighting designer, you've got a lighting designer, set designer, costume designer, you have conductor, musicians, artists, prop master. It just, the list goes on.
The river is home. In its waters, no one can take you from me.
So my character is La Llorona, who is initially Maria. Well, initially she's Sichua, that is her Xochitl name, her Indian name. But then she becomes Maria. And basically the way that Hector presents this legend, there are many, many different ways that La Llorona is presented, many different versions of the legend. The way he presents it, I find so wonderful. He shows the early days of La Llorona, when she was basically mortal, when she was part of our earthly confines, and what made her turn into the weeping woman, La Llorona. She's this kind of a demonized, monstrous kind of a character, cursed character, but it's why she became that way and who she was before that happened in her journey. My biggest reward in working with Opera Cultura and with Hector in particular is working with a local composer who is pioneering Mexican-American art. That's something that's very dear to me, and the opportunity to sing and perform and act both in English and in Spanish is something that has been just really wonderful for me. It so happens that we're also doing it in Mayan, which has been an extra thrill and challenge. But really, it's speaking to my heritage and my culture to be able to sing and perform in both of these languages in one show.
San Jose has one of the largest Latino populations, Hispanic populations in the country. And San Jose also has multi-generations that have been here, from way back from the Spanish conquest. So we're able to attract sort of different generations of Latinos, and also Latinos who've recently immigrated. For example, Cuentos was really about the stories of the Mexican immigrant, about those that have made the arduous journey of coming from Mexico and living here. So that work was specifically targeted to that community. No, we attracted people from, that were interested in sort of opera. And then La Llorona attracts a completely different audience. Those that are interested in musical drama and those that are interested in, in the legend. And then we do work like zarzuelas that brings, a much more general audience, so a white audience and Latinos, Latino Americans. So what we try to do is we try to redefine what opera is. Opera is something that constantly evolves. And so, for example, our work really goes into the community. It tells their stories. It provides opportunities for the community, not necessarily to sing, but to speak and to perform with professional opera singers. So when they think about opera cultura, it's really, for one, to explore the Latino culture through the beautiful singing of opera, but also to explore a new art form that we're creating, along with some other very innovative companies throughout the country.
That is all for our show today. Thank you for supporting Latino Focus. And remember that in each community there is beauty and strength. Gracias y hasta pronto.
Guacara me dan por nombre, mi forma es de caracol. Vivo en la humedad tranquilo yo de los rayos del sol. Cuando el invierno comienza y la tierra se humedece y germina la semilla. Y la